spent the last week, very eventful week, in Detroit and Chicago for the 2022 Autorama and World of Wheels. And boy, was it a doozy. But we got the opportunity to take Nevermore, right here. This is her transmission, but we'll get into that later. Now, I value your time as much as I value ours. So here's a timestamp to get straight to the video, skip over all this sentimental stuff. But I do have an announcement to make before we get to the video, and I highly suggest you stick around because there's some cool stuff. We just hit 500 subscribers a few days ago, and that is such a big deal to us. Having started this YouTube channel 6 months ago with far less than 500 subscribers, it's just a real milestone for us. Really enjoy doing it for you guys. The feedback is great, the support is great, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you. So a sincere thank you from us, the crew at Charlie's, for keeping morale high and helping us continue to build awesome hot rods. And I highly suggest you watch until the end, because we have another big announcement and we would like to get you guys involved too. Without further ado, I will get in to the official Charlie's Custom Creations Autorama World Wheels 2022. Wow.
So Gary and I are on our way to Cincinnati right now to spend the night, so we can prepare to get ready for the Detroit weather. Gary, you excited?
I'm excited. I'm growing a beard for it. This is going to be so cold.
So day 2 of our journey, we just left the sketchy hotel. We like nice sketchy hotels. So we're just outside Cincinnati. Logan and Cody are gonna leave at 6:15 Saturday morning, catch a flight up to meet us around noon on Saturday. So we're gonna hit the road 3.5 more hours and we'll be there. Man, this car underneath all these beautiful lights is just insane. So Gary and I have made it to Detroit. The car has been set up clean, ready for Logan and Cody to come down, and let's get this show on the road.
Cody and I just landed the plane. We just landed the plane. We're gonna look at some cars now.
The swim might help your jet lag.
Cody and I have been walking the Autorama, and we're just stopping by our buddies over at the Wizards booth. Cody likes keeping his car clean. I like keeping my car clean. And these are the guys that are gonna help make sure that your car stays clean.
Yeah, man, well, we're hanging out here at the Detroit Autorama. It's like the granddaddy of them all. This is where all the big guys come to play.
The big kahuna!
And, you know, we've been doing this show for probably 15 years or better. But we've been in business for 36 years, helping shops out like Charlie's. We got pretty much everything you need to keep the vehicle clean, shine, protected, right down to our ceramic coating. We've been doing it a long time, so we know what works. We've had a lot of cars that have been in the grade 8. We've had some Ridler winners over the years, so we love this stuff. This is what we do, and you know, we've been hooked up with Charlie's now for a little while. We're super excited to work with high-end shops like that, but just a couple of products of note. If you know us at all, you're gonna know our Mist and Shine. That is our #1 seller. We call it our street legal drug. If you try this one out, you're definitely gonna be coming back for more.
Is that just your one-stop shop, quick and dirty?
You got it, man. Paint, chrome, glass, plastic, spray it on, wipe it off with a microfiber towel.
How's it smell? My favorite part about detailing is the aromas.
Yeah, exactly. So we want you to have an experience with the products, and that includes not only how it works, but how it smells. It smells amazing. It's got a nice cherry smell to it. You're not gonna come out of the garage smelling like kerosene like some of these guys.
Yeah, yeah. And who doesn't want to feel like a wizard?
It's magic, right?
It's just...
Follow along with us at wizardsproducts.com. We also have a really active social media presence on Facebook, Instagram at Wizards Products. You can find us on Twitter, but check us out.
It's excellent. You heard it here. Pretty much any time that you're gonna expect to see very clean, very high-end cars, you can expect to see the Wizard guys too. Thought they needed their own segment. Definitely check out Wizards Cleaning Products. We really appreciate it, man.
No problem, buddy.
Watch Gary bowling. Like a pro.
Here making Cody and Logan's pick. This is my pick just for the message that it sends and for what it represents. That's a tank, it says hydrogen. This truck is running cleaner than most Priuses, and I'm not making that up. This is Zero Emissions Hot Rods, brought to you by the Genius.
So my name's Mike Copeland. I own 2 companies, Arrington Performance and Diversified Creations. We built the hydrogen part of this under Arrington, and we built the vehicle through Diversified. This is our hydrogen truck. Zero emissions, supercharged LS.
What'd you just say?
Zero emissions, supercharged LS.
Sweet baby Jesus.
He was explaining to me that they have a mission to create kits to be able to retrofit your rods to run off of hydrogen.
That is the goal, yep.
Unbeknownst to me, I just learned this today. In California and Michigan, you said?
California right now.
California right now, there are 60.
Over 50. Closing in on 60. And they're on a path to have 200 plus hydrogen filling stations within the next 18 to 24 months.
Yeah. Electric cars are not the way. Hydrogen exists, it's already here, and it burns clean.
Zero emission.
Zero emission. Zero emission. That's cleaner than a Prius.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Today there's the ability to manufacture what we call green hydrogen. Green hydrogen is created with zero carbon footprint. We take the green hydrogen, run it in our truck, extract the energy to create transportation with zero carbon footprint. It's the only true zero effect to the environment form of transportation.
This is the coolest thing ever, and the fact that hot rodders are the ones pioneering it is even cooler.
Who else?
Get on board,
Yeah.
Elon.
Who else?
We're driving from Detroit to Chicago currently. It's snowing. These two couldn't even handle just a little bit of Detroit. Freaking 3 days.
Charlie's presents Boys on the Town 2022 Detroit edition. Walking around the Chicago World of Wheels, and this is the reason why this is just one of the coolest car shows around. You get to see things like this to just inspire the kid in you. Man, tell us a little bit about this thing.
Well, I'm Carl with Garrett's Rod Shop. Yeah, it's a 33.4 Road Speedstar body that we've modified pretty heavily and have done some unique war playing theme inspiration on this one. We went with the actually the Army green, OD green, and when we sprayed it out, we looked at it and polished and got up against some chrome. And was like, this color is just, it's super cool. So we've done quite a few different trick items with the interior. And with the Roadster like this, you can really show off a lot of creativity. The custom steering wheel that we designed kind of off of like an airplane yoke, but it's...
Man, can you tell me about what's going on with that steering column?
Yeah, so the steering column, it's an ideal column, but we've just kind of grafted it in and, you know, just kind of go with the swoopy feel. If you look at that and the console and the way the windshield and everything kind of flows all.
Yeah, it flows perfect underneath.
Garrett, who's the owner of the Garrett's Rod Shop, he's actually really good with woodworking. So cool wood inserts, even the pedals, they've got grooves in them. Steering wheel, we machine it and then did wood inserts, handmade shifter.
Yeah, totally help accent that warplane feel.
Yeah.
Pulls it out, yeah.
The wheels we did are race line wheels. We painted it to match. Didn't use that color too much, just there and on the valve covers. The engine's a LS 376, 525 horse. And the cutouts that you see here, the exhaust, these are actual cutouts. So like it's got a full exhaust system, but then you can flip the switch and get the full exhaust all the way out the side. You know, like I said, there's 3D printed parts, machine parts, hand fab metal, composite. So we pulled out all the tricks in the shop to do this car.
Yeah, man, absolutely one of my favorites. I can't just wait to see like some rolling shots of flying down the road.
Right, that would be fun.
Imagine this thing just like pulling up behind you in your rear view mirror. That'd be awesome.
With 525 horse, and I think we weighed it, it was a little over 2,000 pounds, so
That's a peppy car.
Yeah,
that's a peppy car. I can agree, I can vouch. With those cutouts open, it's a pretty mean sounding little car. Man, just another example of these awesome shops that are coming out and showing what they can do when the customer lets them run. Man, are y'all on any social media, Instagram, have a website?
Yeah, so GarrettsRodShop.com. Of course, we're on Instagram and Facebook.
Right there and there. Thank you so much, man.
All right, thank you.
Really, really appreciate you. This is an official Chicago update. We're underground. The acoustics are rough, and we missed our stop. I got a subway critter. He's creeping up on me. All right, now we're here at the advanced plating booth with our buddy Josh. He's here to talk about some of the alternative finishes. Maybe you're not going for chrome, maybe you're trying to build more of a low key. You want your accents to be a little less flashy, kind of like how we got on the Roadrunner with some matte finishes. What you got going on here?
Yeah, so it's not just chrome. We do a variety of finishes, everything from black chrome to pearl chrome, satins, brushes, and then you can get it in chrome, nickel, or black chrome. So there's more options than just chrome these days.
And if it's metal, you can do it?
That's right.
About everything except for wheels.
Yeah, unless they're 3-piece.
So yeah, it doesn't always have to be chrome. As we're building more high-end, you know, show car type deals, as we're touring the ISCA, we're seeing a lot more people doing these alternative finishes, really bringing a different kind of depth to a full turnkey build.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, one of the cars here, the Model A sedan by Creative Rod Custom.
Love that car.
It has the black pearl finish on it, and it looks really good with that color palette.
Josh is going to show us right now. I love this car. It's actually, my grandpa's got one. I'd like to build one someday. That's all for that segment. This is the Butte.
Yeah, and one of the cool things about it, if you look at it, is if you had a bright chrome, it would probably still work, but at least with this pearl, it's not as dark as the black chrome, and it just kind of tames down the brightness of the chrome. It goes just really exceptional with the black and the dark green on this car.
Well, it's shiny, but not in your face.
Exactly.
Totally different attitude if you're trying to build a different car. Advanced plating, just some more things to think about. Just another example of these excellent companies helping us build these show cars at this ISCA level.
We're in Portland, Tennessee. You can find us on the web at advancedplating.com. Make sure you put a D at the end of advanced.
All right, you can find them on social media too.
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, Adam from Wizards. I like your duck.
So I'm Jason with Wizards Products, and we met these guys, Charlie's, up in Detroit last weekend. We're here in Chicago now. They actually had a couple little abrasions from the trailer, from maybe the car cover writing. We're able to take those out real easily using our Big Throw polish. All right, so we're going to be using our orange polishing pad with our Mystic Cut compound, as you can see. This compound actually has the ability to take out those ultra-fine scratches, but it also will allow you to take out those deeper scratches. And you'll notice I'm not using a lot of the product. A little bit goes a long way, okay? So I'm just spreading it out on the pad a little bit. I'm gonna lay it up here directly flat. I always start on my lowest settings, and that just keeps it from swinging everywhere. But as you can see, I have that polishing effect here. And because of that dual action feature, it allows me to run all directions and not worry about burning the panel up. So you just take your time, polish it out real easy. Always use a good quality plush microfiber cloth. Cleans it right up. Easy swirl remover. Compounds cleaned it right up for you. All right, so after we finish polishing it out with the orange pad and the Mystic Cut, we're gonna go over to my gray waxing pad. We're gonna use our new ultra fine machine glaze on it. This is gonna give that high gloss finish and has a really nice deep look that goes onto it. You'll see I'll use a little bit more of it just because it is a machine glaze. And we're gonna do the same process. We're gonna lay it up here, low orbit speed. Always start on level 1. Notice it doesn't make a mess. But here I don't have to move very fast. All I'm doing here is really just applying the product, letting it go on. See, I can run all directions, right over everything. Now I'm just gonna let that sit there and dry. And in 3 to 4 minutes it'll be dry, and then I'll show you how easy it will wipe off.
Wow.
All right, so now once this is cured out, we're gonna come back and do a quick wipe down. I'll show you how easy it wipes off. Doesn't take a lot of pressure. Very minimal pressure will clean it right up. Always go in straight lines when you're wiping, because a straight line scratch is always much easier to get out than a swirl scratch.
Wow.
So there you can see the results with it. That high gloss finish. Those scratches that you were seeing prior are now gone, and it's a much easier product to use.
Huge thanks from our buddy Jason. Our friends at Wizards Products helped us get all squared away on the Roadrunner. Man, we'll be sure to stay in touch. Thank you so much.
See you down the road.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, but you're probably ready to talk about hydrogen like I am, so leave a like because it really does help us get the message out. My friend Mike Copeland showed off his awesome hydrogen-powered Chevy producing 500 horsepower with 0 emissions, and that is remarkable. I'll make this short because we plan on dedicating an entire video to hydrogen in the future. I just need some time to do the research and put together a solid video for you. The point of this message is simply to get the argument out, and this is what the argument is. Lithium mining for EVs causes so much more harm to the environment than gasoline engine production and gasoline engine running. Producing the electricity is also not emissions free. Power plants create lots of carbon. Don't be silly. The solution is hydrogen, and it is because the infrastructure exists. Speaking of infrastructure, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has stated himself that the infrastructure to support worldwide electronic vehicle usage will not be readily accessible enough. This is literally our future, so please listen up. Hydrogen can be produced green, and it runs green. The infrastructure exists because every gasoline engine is already prepared to run off of it. Elon, I think you're freaking awesome. I know you're a smart guy, so I know you've already thought of this. For anyone watching this who has more access to research and development than us, please use your resources. Sorry to take a more serious note at the end of this video, but it literally is life or death, and it is the fate of your children's children and generations to come. Here at Charlie's, we are currently building our resources, and we do have plans to create private discords, as well as host podcasts where we will discuss the topic deeper. There may be a lot of distractions in the world right now, but that's just all they are, distractions. But that doesn't mean that we need to be distracted from our choice as a society to unite for the greater good of our planet and for the generations to come. Until next time, a sincere thank you here from the crew at Charlie's.